Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Now Denver's starting five. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. And it's Jokic off the drive. And the dunk by Jokic.
The confidence Jokic has is impressive, as is his skill level. He knows he can get it done on the drive pretty much whenever he decides to drive.
Here's Booker. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And he lobs it up top. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Paul with it. Crowder outside. And Booker, here we go. Denver grabs the miss. About a minute played here so far in the first. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way. Well, you look at Barton's game and you appreciate how all around it is. He can stretch the floor, he rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
Now here's Barton to the paint. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Here's Booker. Down low. Gordon with a steal. Stolen by Booker. Bridges finds Crowder. And here's Ayton. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Barton. Booker goes in. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Boy, another thing you like about Barton, Clark, he seems to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, it's something, B.A. I mean, when you've got a hunger that's born of wanting to prove yourself, that makes a difference at the highest level. He succeeded through hard work and persistence, and that's how he plays, and that's how he continues to contribute the way he does.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Porter, the pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. Another shot. And Ayton pulls it down.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Booker. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Pass to Jokic. To the wing on the left. Back to Porter. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here's Booker. He takes it in. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Back to Jokic. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Paul. And again, Denver no good.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
With the step back. Here's Bridges. And the Suns get it back. Paul finds Booker. Second shot opportunity. And the basket is good.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Outside Murray. Shoots over Paul. They get the rebound. Jokic, the kick out to Barton. And here's Porter outside. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. And Bridges, here we go. Pass to Ayton. Booker for three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Jokic with a screen on Bridges. Such a wide open look.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Rejected by Jokic.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Paul.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to pester.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Murray, no good. The Suns trailing.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. He talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Gordon with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the dunk by Jokic.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Murray. From deep three-point range. And Booker pulls it down. On the wing, Crowder. From downtown. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Murray against Paul. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. Booker with it. Checked by Gordon. Crowder, a screen on Porter. 5 to shoot. Bridges passes to Crowder. Wing shot on the way. Bridges misses.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Gordon. Now here's Jokic. He has 6. Barton finds Jokic. The kick out to Barton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Bridges against Jokic. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's a 12-point Denver lead. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Booker against Barton. Ayton, a screen on Barton. A shot to stop the drought. Phoenix no good that time either.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Paul against Murray. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. .125 left to play in the first half. Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3.
Yeah, their three-point percentage has dropped a bit here in the second half. They need to think maybe about getting into the paint for easy buckets.
Back to Paul. Over Murray. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Murray. And he lobs it up. Jokic passes to Gordon. Murray from outside. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. Checked by Gordon. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Back to Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
He'll go on Michael Porter.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Pass to Jokic. Murray with it. Back to Jokic. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here they come. And Booker with the jam.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Now Gordon. Got a piece of it. Paul with a steal. Here's Crowder. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Denver. All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Nuggets, 21.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
The Suns shooting only 27% for today's game. And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Denver in the lead. And here's Morris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft you.
This one for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Pass to Cousins. The kick out to Morris. Clock at 6. No one near him. And again, Denver no good. The Suns trailing. Right side Booker. Bridges down low. Green covering. Crowder finds Paul. Takes a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Puts the move on. And it's good on the layup. And now just a 5-point Denver lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Morris with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. 4-3. Here's Cousins. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Cousins has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Back to Morris. Out left to the wing. Cousins for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ball finds Ayton. Ball against Morris. It's rebounded by Morris. And Denver's shooting 37% from the floor at this point. There's the triple. No luck on that one.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Pass to Najee. Stolen by Bridges. Ball stolen. Knocked away. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And the Suns pushing it up now. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Crowder with the jam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Morris against Paul. To the right side from the arc. He buries it from 3. And the Nuggets lead by 6. And so it's Denver leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Denver. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Ayton. Count it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside Murray. Shoots over Paul. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Crowder. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Jokic grabs the board.
Phoenix foul.
Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Denver in the lead. Murray passes to Barton. Now Jokic. Pass to Barton. Jokic with a screen on Booker. From deep, Barton. And another miss by Denver. The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Booker with the jam.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Murray passes to Jokic. Screen by Gordon. Murray from outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Outside Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. On target from range. Booker's got 11 points here in the second half.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Here's Murray. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of shot. On the road, late game scenario, what a sequence.
Big time shot right there, fellas. In a big moment, in this game, definitely worth the price of admission.
Here's Booker, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Good on both.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside Porter. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter here. Barton against Paul. Barton, the pass to Murray. Clock at 4. From the high post. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Outside Paul. Drives to the hoop. To take the lead. Pass to Ayton. Here's the 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
And what a passer Paul is. Exceptional at seeking out his guys and getting them into a rhythm.
Jokic with a screen on Bridges. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Outside for Booker. Going inside. Tries to keep it alive. And they recover it. The 3 from Ayton. And connects from downtown.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Murray for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Now here's Paul.
Denver foul. Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul. Third team.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Chris Paul sets a fantastic example for younger players. I mean, CP3 defines what it means to be a pro.
Gordon finds Jokic. So the Suns win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves.
I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Here's the Jazz with the ball. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. About 1 minute into the first quarter. For 3, Mitchell trains the three-pointer.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And it's Ayton missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And here is Paul. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Paul kicks to Booker. Crowder the screen. And the Suns miss again.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Second chance effort. Nice shot by Gobert.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Paul penetrating. It's good.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here is Conley. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Now the dish to
2 minutes
Bogdanovich.
remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Good work defensively by Crowder. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Got that one up quick. 6 points for Devin Booker.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
Now here's Conley. The pass to Bogdanovich. Plenty of space. Out to the right wing. There's O'Neal with the 3. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Jazz leading by 3. It's tipped. Crowder with the steal. It's stolen by Gobert. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. .110 left here in the first quarter. It's Crowder on the wing. Booker outside. To the inside. Stolen by Michael Conley. O'Neal from long range. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Paul with the ball. It's Crowder on the wing. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Paul dishes to Booker. Clock at 6. Over Mitchell. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley. So slick in how he creates for himself.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
Here's Conley. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
From outside the arc.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Booker with no one around buries it from 3-point range. Booker's got 11 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Jazz leading by 8. Conley surveying the D. The 3. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker left side. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
To be an all-star guard like Devin Booker, you might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Ball against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Booker outside. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to O'Neal. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Mitchell with the drive. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got his first points in this one. Paul passes to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Inside, and Ayton throws it down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Crafty move. Dishes it to Ayton. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
That's a 2 from Paul. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. He hits both from the stripe. Suns trail by 7. Paul outside. Bridges outside. Over O'Neal. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. 2 points. That one goes. Conley's got 9 points.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
The drive by Booker. They get the rebound. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Jazz leading by 9. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Bogdanovich. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And the shot is long. Phoenix has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Booker finds Bridges. Fires from the line. Jump shot is good. 18 points for him.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker, so effortless.
And so that's the end of the first half. Jazz lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 7.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Such an efficient scorer. Gobert knows his offensive game and picks great shots to take.
The drive by Paul. Ayton. Gobert pulls it in. And we know what Mitchell can do offensive, but Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
The Suns shooting 43% from the floor. Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bridges got himself on the board with 3 there. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Over Booker. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Suns trail by 6. The drive by Paul, and it's blocked by Conley and taken away by Paul. Here's Ayton. No good, shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Wound up there for Bogdanovich. Crowder with the steal. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses from close range. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Booker. And Gobert kicks to Conley. And he drives in, shoots over Crowder. Rebound by the Suns.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And it's in there.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Passes to Mitchell. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Bridges finds Paul. Booker outside. And there's the pass to Ayton. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
5 to shoot. Fader on the way. The shot will not fall. The Jazz go the other way with it. And here's Conley outside. Booker pulls it in.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Bridges, right side. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Utah leading by 6. A clear look for Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Bridges. There's the feed to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Conley against Paul. The tray. And it's Michael Conley with the 3. Conley's got 12 points in the game.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz up 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. On the wing, Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Conley with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. For Booker, here's Conley. Bridges with some nice defense.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Baseline try, and dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Bounce pass, Conley. Now O'Neal. Over Ayton. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. No good off the back of the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Feeds to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder to take the lead. Hands it from downtown. And the Suns lead by 1.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Bogdanovich.
3-point field goal.
Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Booker. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Call against Conley. The kick out to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Ball against Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. And right through it goes. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Paul. Stolen by O'Neal. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Paul with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Yes!
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. On the wing, Mitchell. He feeds it to O'Neal. Good!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
A drive by Paul. Conley grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley finds Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Booker outside. Fires the 3. Crowder. Count it!
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Panther.
For 3, Mitchell. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes! Yes!
Down it goes
Thanks again
at the buzzer.
supporting your
Whoa.
basketball team.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Phoenix's ball. To the inside, Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Doncic against Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Good work there as it goes. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Here's Bullock. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Finney-Smith. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Powell passes to Brunson. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's the break. Here's Booker. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Booker's got 6. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Now here's Paul. Up and over Doncic. Doncic grabs the miss.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the first one at the line is good.
Reggie Bullock taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And here's Doncic outside, and Ayton pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Brunson finds Doncic. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Clock at 6. And he hits it to tie the game. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here's Booker over Brunson. Booker can't get it to go. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 7 points.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Booker for 3. Booker missing again. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Bullock. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Booker. Good on the baseline, Jay. Give him 8.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Paul against Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Booker into the lane. And Booker with the jam.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Bullock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. The Suns have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Paul. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
And he makes both free throws. 12 seconds left now in the first quarter. Now Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Brunson. Here's Bullock. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Doncic. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by the Suns. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Here's a 3 from Paul.
Well, this is the energy you want to see from Luka on the defensive end on every possession. Up in his man's grill, affecting the shot. That is nice.
It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Bullock. Back to Powell. And here's Doncic. Booker defending. Shot on the wing. And it's Doncic missing. The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Shot from 16. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Again, Doncic missing. The Suns leading. Pass to Paul. Up and over Doncic. That one a little long. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
Another miss by Doncic.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
The shot. And the Suns miss again. And here's Brunson from the arc. Drills it from deep. Brunson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA news?
Well, B.A., you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Doncic. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Doncic has got 11 points.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
Ayton passes to Booker. Puts it up from the high post. Bridges misses.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Back to Powell. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Brunson from the arc. Knocks it loose. The Suns trailing. Booker for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Powell passes to Brunson. From deep, here's Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range. It's Bridges on the wing. Lets a 3 fly. Sure, from three-point range. Bridges has got his second basket on the night.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet.
And the first half comes to it. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Hardaway, the pass to Green. Back to Hardaway. Here's Marjanovic.
Oh, wow.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
For 3, Hardaway. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Booker. Wide open look. And the shot goes down. Booker's got 12 points.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to Hardaway. Dinwiddie outside. Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game. Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. Booker against Hardaway. Lets it go from the wing, and it's in there.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Pulls up. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Dallas ball.
Here's Bertans. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Hardaway finds Bertans. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. And Marjanovic gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Booker with the tip. It's good on the putback.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
And Dinwiddie, here we go. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Paul passes to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
1:44 left in the third. Dinwiddie against Paul. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. Over Bridges. Offensive board. Here's Marjanovic. Comes up empty down low. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Booker goes in.
I'll tell you, let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Hardaway. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Here's Paul. 59 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. On the wing, Crowder. Left side, Paul. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Right side, Booker. Shoots over Dinwiddie. That shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. Launches a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Back to Booker. From behind the arc. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Ayton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The shot misses. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks ahead. They're up.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Jalen Brunson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. Paul passes to Booker. Over Brunson, and Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul. Booker's got 19.
I mean, this is one of the best point guards the NBA has ever seen. Chris Paul doing work with the pass.
Shoots. Doncic, no good. The Suns trailing. Booker with it. Now Doncic defending to take the lead. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And here's Doncic outside.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Oh, there's the alley. Up and over Crowder. Doncic outside. Takes a three. Fires in the triple.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Paul. Up and over Doncic. And the Suns miss again.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. It's Bridges on the wing. Second chance effort. It's Booker on the wing. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 11 rebounds in the game. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
Doncic against Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. Pass to Crowder. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Doncic against Paul. From the high post. Off the left rim and out.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Now Booker. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Bridges. Bullock's shot is off.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Doncic against Paul. Jacks up a 3. Doncic, no good.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Booker for 3. Bullock puts it in. The Mavericks leading. Finney-Smith with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Lets it fly. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Booker. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And here's the fast break. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
That's the incredible leaping ability from Dwight Powell. Just jams it home.
Outside Paul. Here's Booker. Ayton. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Doncic against Booker. Pass to Finney-Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Devin, thank you. Now, look.
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Tip-off goes to Denver. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's Murray. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring for his team. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Paul passes to Booker. Up the ball. There's the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray with him. Bridges covering. Murray looking around. Gordon dishes to Porter. This one for 3. Booker pulls it in. The Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And Barton throws it down.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Pulls up on the wing. From the wing. The putback. Ayton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Murray against Paul. Murray kicks to Barton. Shot clock at 6. Porter passes to Barton. Hits the three-point bomb. Barton's got his second bucket of the night.
The shot Barton can make, that one is. So if you're the defender, you have to at least honor that.
Bridges outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets leading by 5. Outside Porter, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And it's blocked. On the wing, Booker. Martin defending. And the dunk by Booker.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
No good from Booker. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. To the inside. Porter, no luck. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Booker the pass to Paul. Launches a 3. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Kicks it out to Booker. Second chance shot. He makes that one drop only a second and 5 tries.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Murray for 3. The shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here is Murray. From deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets ahead.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets leading by 3.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. We've got the Joker. You have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Now here's Barton. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Shot clock at 5. Barton passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
The pass to Bridges. A baseline J, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Martin from outside, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Crowder slams it in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Here's Barton. Driving in, and Barton throws it down.
Speed and athleticism of Barton, superb. So venomous on these drives to the rim. Take that, fellas.
Here's Crowder. Booker left side. Bridges, no one around him. No good on the 3. The Nuggets lead by 7. Barton from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Barton
half.
missing again.
2 minutes.
And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
When Gordon is launched and in the air like that, it's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Porter against Bridges. Paul outside. Back to Bridges. Booker with no one around, and he gets it to go from the corner. Booker's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Murray dishes to Porter. Back to Murray, and stolen by Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Murray, the pass to Jokic, and taken away by Paul. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, Bridges.
Suns foul.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
First personal foul. Substitution for your Nuggets.
Morris with the ball. Pass to Forbes. 29 seconds left here in the second. Here's Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Forbes can't get it to go. There's the lob to Bridges. Ayton finds Bridges. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game. Thank you, David. We'll be back after. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Monte Morris is out there with Green, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now, here is Morris. He kicks to Green. Pass to Najee. Green, the screen. Najee, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The kick out to Crowder. Booker the pass to Ayton. For the lead. That one a little long. The Nuggets shooting reasonably well, 45%. From deep, Green. Down low. And stolen by Ayton. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The pass to Najee. Off target from three-point range. Suns shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Good on the triple.
Like the assertiveness, and that comes from having the green light to shoot off the pass. And Forbes, one of the very best shooters off the pass or dribble.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. And that one drops for him. Booker's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Passes it to Najee. Lots of room. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Here's Booker. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Cousins against Crowder. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns.
You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
Now here's Cousins. Morris passes to Cousins. Here's Najee. And a miss there on the triple.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bridges kicks it to Ayton. To the paint. Here's Paul. And the layup is good.
And some career low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept a support role at this stage in his career.
Here's Green following the basket by Chris Paul. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Bridges. The Nuggets with another miss.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Denver's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. There's a good screen. Morris inside, defended by Paul. Forbes can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here is Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The drive by Green. Cousins, no one around him. That one wide left.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Outside Crowder. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. For the lead. Rebound by the Nuggets. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Nuggets.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Jokic. Gordon with no one around. A 3-pointer off the mark. Bridges outside. Paul passes to Crowder. For 3, Booker buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
It's still anybody's.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Suns. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Paul.
Really a strong move that time to the hoop to force the defense's hand. Chris Paul knowing he was going to either get the bucket, the foul, or both.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Now Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix leading by 5. With the step back. Paul dishes to Crowder. Those three-pointers off the mark. Deflects the pass. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Porter kicks to Barton. Murray the pass to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the corner.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half if they want to somehow win this game. The offense has gone stagnant.
Here's Crowder, and it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Murray. Lets it go with a 3. And another miss by Denver.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Paul against Barton. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And it's good. 2 points. And the Suns lead by 9.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Bridges against Murray. Gordon with a screen on Crowder. And then, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so... everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thanks, David.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Murray kicks to Jokic. No good from outside. Suns leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul outside. There's the pass to Crowder. Dishes it to Booker. Paul surveying the floor. The turnaround jumper. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Murray, the pass to Barton, and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Al Paul. Ayton a screen on Barton. For 3, Booker nailed from three-point land.
3.
Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Murray dishes to Barton. Outside, Porter. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Phoenix.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, They just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for DeAndre Ayton.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Barton, no luck. And here is Bridges. He dishes it to Ball. Back to Bridges. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this.
match up at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And Paul gets it to go.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
Conley passes to Mitchell. The 3-ball. The kick out to Conley. Let's go with a 3. The Jazz again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Gobert on the high post. Here's Mitchell. And another miss by Utah.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Gobert. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The 3 from Mitchell. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Mitchell against Booker. And it's Mitchell penetrating. It's tipped. Crowder with a steal. And there's the drive. Ayton passes to Booker. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Nice move. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Paul. Utah gets it back. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Conley against Paul. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Crowder with a steal. Oh, deflected. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Booker. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Mitchell against Booker. From 12 feet, Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 5.
When you can't get all the way to the rim, that's the backup plan. Rise up for a mid-range jumper.
Here's Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Outside for Mitchell. Mitchell.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Here's Conley driving inside. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here they come. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. It's Booker on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Mitchell. It could go. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first quarter.
All right.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
On the court right now for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Utah trailing here.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 7.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Crowder outside. Fires the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
Conley finds Mitchell. Fires from deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
And he makes all 3. Paul with it. He's got 5. Tries to break his ice. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Outside Mitchell. The three is up. They get it back.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. It's Booker on the wing. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Bogdanovich from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first round. 2 minutes.
Ball against Conley. Ball can't get it to go. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Mitchell, and it's Utah scoring again.
Defensively, there's only so much you can take away. You try to force Mitchell to become a jump shot shooter and live with the results.
It's blocked by Gobert. Bogdanovich from long range. No luck on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Booker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. A minute 20 left in the first half of this game. Booker against Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. A nice shot by Mitchell. And now it's just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Ayton inside. Checked by Mitchell. Knocked loose. Stolen by Conley. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Ball.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Ball against Conley. Three-pointer, Bridges. Tipped. For 3. Rebound, Utah.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
For 3, O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's O'Neal, down low. The kick out to Conley. Stolen by Bridges. In transition. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Conley goes in. Shoots over. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
And we're through the first half of... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Knocks down the long J.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Conley with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. Ayton against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Tipped. And they're running. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Now here's Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
From downtown, Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
One of the best passes we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
Outside Conley. to win the run. Second chance shot. Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Crowder outside. Booker with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Booker can't get it to go.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Gobert no good. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
For Utah, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Conley passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Mitchell misses.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Outside Paul. Driving in. Good on the bucket. 7 points in the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Paul against Conley. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Paul against Conley. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Conley passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Back to Gobert. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert. Stolen by Booker. Ayton passes to Paul. He takes it in. That one falls. And the Suns lead by 13.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
36 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Back to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Ayton. Misses off the right iron. The Suns have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. The kick out to Paul. 3-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers. Come on, fans.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Paul passes to Bridges. Now Ayton. The shake. And he takes it up and lays it in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And for Utah, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to Mitchell. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. And it's Paul off the drive. Outside Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here we go. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Failure to take care of the basketball against Donovan Mitchell. You're asking for trouble.
Bridges right side. With the drive to the inside. The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The Suns clear it.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Here's Conley. And the shot no good, a bit short. And the Suns shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Here's Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Paul against Conley. Outside Booker, 6 on the shot clock. Fires it from 18. Good as the jump shot falls. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Paul. Out to Bridges. Now Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Mitchell against Booker. And the 17-footer goes down. Booker's got 20.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. First team foul.
.141 left in the 4th. Here's Bogdanovich.
Defensively, the way Crowder gets after it, he knows there will always be a role for him.
Outside Paul. Crowder finds Paul. Puts it up. And they get it back. Ayton passes to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Back to Crowder. Pass to Paul. Up and over Conley. And too long on the shot. The Jazz have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Fires the 3. Booker missing again. Outside Mitchell. To end the drought. The shot that time not on target. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The home
matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Brunson against Booker. He takes it in for 3. Bullock. Phoenix grabs the miss. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent, Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Booker dishes to Crowder. Booker outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. Still dangerous.
Brunson finds Doncic. Back to Brunson. Dallas moving it around. Doncic passes to Brunson. Good D by Booker. Suns have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Back to Crowder. Booker looking around. Oh, Ayton in position. Fast break, Dallas. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Outside Crowder. He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bullock. Fast break, Dallas. Brunson with a clean look. Here's Doncic. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
Now here's Crowder. Bridges passes to Booker. Ayton a screen on Brunson. A nice shot by Booker.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Ball against Doncic. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Suns.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track. Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. That's a 2 from Crowder. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And so often acting as the catalyst. Doncic there playing off the ball, ready to catch and fire.
And here's Booker after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Bullock kicks to Doncic. Back to Bullock. To the middle. Puts it up from 7. That doesn't go either for Doncic. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Back to Booker. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Count it. Good.
Now, how smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc, he nails it.
Doncic against Paul. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Booker with no one around. Again, Phoenix.
Booker, a fantastic shooter. When he's got his feet underneath him, he's one of the best in the league.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He put together quite a quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Doncic. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney-Smith in at the four-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Doncic, no good.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first two shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
That one off the back iron and out. Mavericks trail by 4. Brunson kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%. And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Pass to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Shot from the wing. It's off, but still a great shooting night. 6 of 8 from the field in the game. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bridges with the board. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here is Paul. Pass to Booker. Over Brunson. Misses off the left iron. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. For 3, Bullock. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bridges finds Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Doncic outside. Up top, Powell. There's the dish to Bullock. Over in the corner, Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
That's a 2 from Powell. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Paul right side. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges has got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
A drive by Doncic. Bullock dishes to Powell. 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. On the wing, Booker. Shoots over Brunson. That's a 2 from Paul. Offensive rebound. Ayton for 3. Bridges. No good on the shot. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game. To the inside. Crowder with the steal. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Ayton the pass to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. From outside, off the mark. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Bullock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Bullock's got his first bucket of the night.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Ayton a screen. Takes the 3. That shot is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Okay, David, much appreciated.
22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Hardaway finds Marjanovic. Back to Hardaway. Over Booker. From deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those. Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Bertans can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The kick out to Crowder. Takes a 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Dinwiddie against Paul. The turnaround Jay. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Here is Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Bridges kicks to Paul. Crowder from outside. Paul passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mavericks trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Dinwiddie.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
For 3, Booker. It doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Hardaway with the steal, and there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Dinwiddie against Paul. Green passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Green. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now the pass to Bertans. Crowder with the steal.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Dinwiddie passes to Green. Off target from outside. Suns leading by 6. Lobs it up for Crowder, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Outside Hardaway. Gallus again missing. And so Ayton will bring it up with the Suns. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. The Mavericks pull it in. Marjanovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Hardaway, no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Bertans. Here's Hardaway. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Marjanovic just screen on Booker to the paint and stolen by Ayton. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. Booker outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter.
All right, cookies coming out to start. Come on.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Reggie Bullock, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith into the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Doncic, no good.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Brunson with it. Bridges covering. Doncic, offensive rebound, and the dunk by Powell.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. The drive by Booker. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Shoots over Brunson. No good from Booker. Mavericks trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brunson, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's deflected. Bridges with the steal. Here's the break. Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
On the wing, Bridges. Out to the wing. Paul passes to Booker. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
The shot's good from Brunson.
coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Paul left side.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Phoenix needs to get off his shot. Here's Ayton. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Mavericks trail by 10. Doncic looking it over. Finney-Smith passes to Powell. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Doncic against Paul. Back to Bridges. Good opportunity, puts it up. Mavericks with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. On deep. A new 14 for the Suns. Paul kicks to Booker. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Shoots over Brunson. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And the Suns lead by 10.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Bridges with the board. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Crowder kicks to Booker. Passes it to Ayton. Shoots over Powell. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They came in here and took care of business like